welcome back to Heather's Crafty Classroom. Today I'm trying to use up some paper collections that I had made projects with before. So the first one is going to be with the We Do, let's see, here it is. It is the Photo Play We Do collection. It was in my stash. I needed a wedding gift, so I made it, but I had leftovers. So I thought I would use up what I could in another project. So this is all I have left now. And I think I'm going to call it good. There's not much I can do with just these few little scraps. And a few stickers I'll probably keep in my stash. But I don't know. These may end up, I don't know. But I think I'm done making projects with it, is the point. So this is what I made. This is just a little folio I made. It measures 4.5 by 4.5, and it has a 1/2-inch spine. It's just teeny tiny little album. On the cover, I backed stickers with cardstock and layered them up on foam to give this cute little dimension. So there's a sticker in the back that's like a wreath. Down here, there's the spray of floral. There's the cake, and then it says love on top. I think that's so cute. So, and then on the back is just a piece of the design paper with my little logo, and I used some black organza ribbon to keep it closed. And when you open this up, it opens like this, and I kept it very, very simple. So over here, I have just a Z fold that folds out, and I left these blank because these will hold 4x4 photos perfectly without adding too much bulk. So once you add the photos, you're not going to see all this black. And then I just added a cute little embellishment here. And then there's one page, and it's just a one pocket page. So it has a pocket, a diagonal pocket on the front, and it has a couple little cut aparts. This one's for a photo. This one, just a cute little thing. If we wanted to, we could put another photo there, a small one. And then on top, there is a pocket, and this comes out. Super easy for 2 more photos. And then the next page is the other side of the pocket. Trying to minimize my paper. So this is another diagonal pocket, and it had a tag and another photo map. So I think this book holds about 15 or 16 photos. Can't remember off the top of my head. But this one is another Z fold out for another photo. So we have 5 and 5. Then we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we only have 10 photos? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. Can't even count. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 photos, and then if I wanted to do little ones, we could do little ones here. So I thought we would make one together. So I have another collection that I made an album with last week. And it's this one. Like you say, there's not much left. It's Your Birthday by Echo Park. And I had some papers left of this one too. So I thought, okay, let's make another album. So the first album I used heavyweight black cardstock from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just about out, and I have a little bit of the white heavyweight. So this is just Hobby Lobby heavyweight. So we're gonna cut the whole thing out together, and I only have a few sheets of this left, so this is perfect. I'm gonna finish off some papers today. That's the goal. And then maybe start my birthday album. We'll see. All right, so there's no chipboard in this album. It's just made with cardstock. So we're going to go ahead and cut out all the cardstock together. We're going to score it, and then we'll put it all together. Let's hope I could do this in one take. So our main album base measures 4.5 by 11. So our paper's already 11. So I'm just going to cut this at 4.5. That's going to be my base of the whole album. Okay, this I don't think is big enough for anything yet, but we'll see. And so let me get another piece of paper. And we're going to cut this one. We're going to cut 2 at 4 1/4, and I did that strategically to save on paper because it's 8 1/2. So we're gonna cut it in half down the middle, 4 1/2, and we're gonna have 2 pieces, but we need them at 10 1/4. And this was just a boo-boo on my part cutting it, and I ended up liking it, so I thought we're just gonna keep it. So the other one at 10 1/4. All right, these are gonna turn out to be our Z folds on the front and the back. Then, let me clean up my mess as I go. I don't want to leave a huge mess. Let's get one more piece. So this is 3 pieces so far. This one, 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. This one is going to turn into our diagonal pockets. So 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to score it first, and then I'll come back and cut it in half. All right, and then let's see, we need a spine. So I think I'll use this little piece for my spine. I needed about 4 1/2. And 3 1/2. And we're gonna leave this, we're gonna trust our gut and hope it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be fine, 3 1/4. We'll make it work because it's just a little folio, it's not holding a lot. So these are my scraps out of my 3 pieces of paper. We can use these to make our inserts. So I'm just gonna keep these to the side. Okay, so our inserts for our pockets. Now let me get my scoreboard. And we're going to start with our cover. This is our main cover for our album. It measures 4 1/2 by 11. And we're going to do a little scoring. So we're going to score at 3/4 of an inch. We are going to score at 5 1/4 and 5 3/4. And then our last one is going to be 10 1/4. That's going to be the foundation to our book. Easy. Easy peasy. All right, so this one is our diagonal page. So we're going to rotate it. We're going to do 1/2 inch, rotate, 1/2 inch, rotate, 1/2 inch, and last one. Now we can cut this in half. Let's just go ahead and do that on top of our board real quick. So now we have 2 triangles. Awesome. Let's see. Next is our Z fold pages. We're going to do these exactly alike. We're going to do 1/2 inch. We are going to do 9 3/4. And we're going to do 9. Okay. Let's do that again. 1/2 inch, 9 3/4. 4 3/4, and 9. And then our last piece. This one, I wanted it 3 1/2, but I'm trying to use up scraps, so I didn't want to cut another piece. So we're gonna make this one work. We are gonna we're gonna score at 1 inch. 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 2 1/4, and 2 1/2. So this is a little less. It's 3/4 of an inch instead of an inch. I didn't want to waste paper, so we're just gonna make it work. It'll be fine. So that's all we're gonna need score-wise. Now we're just gonna fold all of our scoring marks. So we're gonna fold in these. I just did these little wings on the side to give our book a little more oomph, a little more support, because it's just chipboard. Instead of just cutting them off, I thought, I'm just gonna use these. And then one more right here. And this is gonna be our album. see it? Do you see it? I know. Me neither. When I first did this, I was like, what the heck? Oh, I forgot a piece. I need our page. Man. I knew I was forgetting something. So we're going to fold these and fold this one back. This is one Z-fold. Let's do the other one. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot a piece. Here's the other Z-fold. So those are ready to be glued in. While we have these here, this is our spine piece. We're just gonna fold on all of these little score marks. And what we're gonna do is the 2/2 inches we're gonna put together. So I don't know if you can see that. We have the 2/2 inches right here. These are the 1/4 inch spaces. So the 2/4 inches we're gonna glue together. Let's just get that done so it dries. And I am cheating today and I'm not using any score tape. I didn't on the other one either. It makes my life a lot easier just to use wet glue sometimes. All right. So there we go. There's our one little hinge. I guess we should make the page though. Hold that thought. Okay, so this is another piece of what we had left over. I knew there was a reason. See, it didn't make sense to me. So we need 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. So it's already at 8 1/2 because it's just a piece of paper. And now we have 4 1/2. 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. And we need to score it at 4 1/4. Okay. And we're gonna score and burnish. All right, everything's done. We need to put this little book together. So the first thing I did is glue these little tabbies down. And like I said, these are just going to give our book a little support, a little more oomph. Really not needed, but makes the book feel a little more sturdy. Okay. We're going to glue these down. Then I think we'll get this spine in. So the spine is 1/2 inch too long, 1/4 inch too long. This is why I don't do live. This is why I try to cut and prep everything before I get on YouTube. All right. Had to cut 1/4 inch off. No harm, no foul. Now it's going to fit in the middle like it's supposed to. So you're going to glue it down just like so. Right, with a little bit on top and a little bit at the bottom. And the score lines match up pretty close to the ones that are in the book. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to miter these from the score mark to the edge. Just miter a little bit. So when you go to mat, you don't see these edges. Okay. So now, see how one wing is a little more than the other, but that's okay. We're gonna glue this in. And we're gonna center it score lines matching up to score lines. And then we're going to fold this over, help it out. Got a little black smoosh in that one. So now we have our book page, and we didn't miter these yet, so we got to miter the little wings here. Okay, and now we have our page, and we're going to glue our page. We're going to open it up, and we're going to glue it over that little hinge. Okay, like so. So what I like to do is one side. I need to get a new glue bottle. Thank goodness I have some Amazon gift cards from my birthday. Okay. And we're going to fold it over. We're going to glue down, and then we're going to put a small bead down here too to close this pocket off. So now we have our page. Now we have our Z folds, and we are going to miter the little 1/2 inch attachment wing that we have, and we are going to glue them down on that extra tabby part that we added. We're going to glue the 1/2 inch tabby down to that. We're going to leave the one that's a little, like, so 1 1/4. That's going to be decorative. So we're just going to glue this down in the middle, top to bottom. Like so. I see a little piece of paper hanging off. And then we're going to glue the other one over here. So we have the little short one here, the long one here. We're gluing the short one down. We are not doing anything to the longer one. And we're going to glue it down like so. So our little album is complete. Now we get to decorate. That was pretty easy, right? Let's glue our pockets on. So we have our 2 triangles. We didn't burnish them yet, so we got to fold them and burnish so we have a nice crisp edge. That's why we use our scoreboard, to get that nice crisp edge of folding. Okay, so down here where this crosses, we're going to cut that triangle out, just like so. Okay, and then these little wings, we're going to cut them off a little too, so they don't stick out. Okay, let me do that to the other one, right through the line, and then these ones, like so. Okay, so you get something that looks like that. When you open it, it looks like that. So we're going to glue these on. So we're going to just glue these on like so. It does not look like it's burnished very well. That'd be why it didn't cut enough. I did not cut enough. There. these on. Like so. Just like so. And I always use my bone folder to press it down real good. I don't know why that's sticking out, but we're just gonna cut it. No harm, no foul. We're gonna glue this one on. Sorry. I don't have any water in here to drink. Could use a drink of water. And we're gonna glue this one on. Okie dokie. So now I cut the pattern paper already. So there's that. So I cut these papers. Are gonna go inside here. Okay. So this is, like I said, leftover from that birthday collection. It's your birthday. I used it to make my son's birthday album. And I thought, I don't want to throw this away. I don't want to hold on to it. Same thing with that wedding album. So I said, okay, we're just making little albums. And I can give these away as gifts. These are perfect little gifts that are not too time consuming or anything. This one I cut a little short, but we're making it work because we're using our paper. Can you tell that that's just a smidge too short? No one's gonna know. No one, unless people like me point it out to you. So I am throwing in a little bit of red foil to give this book some interest, and mainly for the covers, to give the covers a little stability, because it's only paper, so I wanted to make sure it's a little thicker. So I thought I would, just like the other one, I used it on the inside a little, used it on the outside. I didn't get any ribbon yet. What color ribbon? I'm thinking maybe yellow. I have a yellow organza ribbon in my stash. It might be perfect. The other one I used black. Whenever I do these little albums, I always use organza. I know it's not like popular, but for a little album, I feel like it's not so heavy. I don't know if that makes sense. In my brain, it makes sense. So I have yellow. I have a red satin or grosgrain. I don't think that would look right. I think the yellow, and I think this yellow came from like Dollar Tree. I'm okay with Dollar Tree ribbon. I'm okay with a lot of things from Dollar Tree. I need to go today and get some containers to organize some stuff in here. Been trying to get things a little more organized. So on this page, I have these little blue. I don't know if you can see that. That drives me nuts when you cut it on the wrong side. I gotta push it down with the bone folder. I don't even know if anybody sees that but me. Probably not. But that's okay. So I got this blue pattern for the inside of the little tab. To go like this. And on this side, I did do red and this circle. So I did some red foil. Baby wipes are the best. Even on your paper. Look at, I keep adding more. Where do I have glue at? Alright. This was my favorite paper out of the collection. The circles that overlap, I thought they were so cute. Okay, and then on this side we have this blue. And again, we have this little frayed edge going on. I don't know. So, I'm on spring break this week, as are my kid. He has a friend over, and I warned them right now to be quiet while I was making a video, because they are so loud, which means they're having fun. He doesn't have friends stay over the night ever, so I let it go. But man, you get two 14-year-olds together, and holy moly. My husband and I were not prepared for that. It was pretty funny. But we lived, and they're having a great time. And that's all that matters. They're having fun. Right? They're enjoying themselves. I'm good just being quiet and chill. And I have to remember I have a kid. I have two, but the other one's old. He doesn't care. Seepage. I just use my baby wipe, and it comes right off. I have a mess going on. Alright, now this one. I got this cute paper cut out, but I have to cut it off just a smidge. Or maybe I don't. Oh no, just a smidge. Let me get my little baby old trimmer. This thing is like a gazillion years old, but I still use it like nobody's business. Okay. This cute paper. Teenagers thought this paper was so cute with all these crazy animals. So I think I'm going to put one of the animals on the cover, because they thought it was cool. I was like, alright, I did something right. Who knew that teenagers thought all these silly animals with party hats would be cool? There we go. Nice. And then this one, let's see if we have to trim this one down. A smidge. A smidge. And there we go. Alright. I think once you put pictures here, it's going to be really cute. Now, I need, let me glue. Let me find my yellow. I think yellow is going to be the best, because this is what I have going on for the cover. With the yellow, I think that'll be cute. And I think this is Dollar Tree. I don't even know. So we're going to cut like this. I just kind of eyeball it and then cut this in half. And I always use a piece of score tape to attach ribbon on the cover before you put your paper on. So right about there, a piece of score tape, and then on the back side with another piece. Like so. Okay, how easy. Just making this super easy. So now we're gonna put red with that yellow. That looks really cute. don't have a pokey tool, so we're going to use our scissors to take that off. So this is almost done. I will put the measurements of the actual paper, the white paper that I used, in the description box. And I will come back and show you guys what this album looks like in a few minutes after I do some fussy cutting with stickers and figure out what I'm doing. And also the inserts. I gotta have a few inserts. So I will come back and show you guys all that in a few minutes after I get this glued on. Almost done. Hopefully this video is not too long. No, about half an hour. Not bad. Alright. Not for a whole show and tell and a tutorial. That's pretty good, I think. And I thought I'd do this one on the back, so they were a little different. Look at how cute. Alright, so I think I'm gonna fussy cut. Oh my gosh, so cute. So what I think I'm gonna do, just so y'all know, is with the stickers, I think I'm gonna use this dinosaur on the cover with some other stuff. So let me figure out what I'm gonna do and I will be right back. Thanks. Alright, so the book is done. So I did this little dinosaur. He was from the sticker sheet and I popped him up on foam. Same with this happy birthday. The happy is doubled up on foam and then birthday is one layer, so it's a little lower. So that's the cover. And when you open it up, I used a cut apart that I trimmed down over here. So this will have picture, 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 and then picture. So it won't be so white on white right there. I didn't like that, but I thought, oh, I'm going to put a picture behind it. It'll be fine. So in the pocket over here, I put It's Time for Cake with a cupcake, a piece of cake, and this cute little frog. And then inside, I made this with a couple of the cut apart and a sticker. I left it blank, so you can either write with a white pen or you can put a picture. And this one says Best Birthday Ever for a photo, and they just slide right in. In the top, I did this little tag that opens up. You take the cake and it just opens up for photos. And that just fits in the top. When you fold it over, we have the other side pocket and we have just two. This one was a cut apart, trimmed down. And then this one is just a photo mat and I used some decorative paper because I still had a little bit. And then on the back, I love this Yeti. I thought he was so cute. And all set for photos. So that's it. The book is 100% done, just ready for photos. Let me show you what I have left. I don't know if I'm going to try to do something else, but this is all I have left. So I don't know. Look at all these cut aparts. I hate having so many cut aparts left over. So I got to figure out something. I don't know. Any ideas, let me know. And then I do have a few stickers left, but not a whole bunch. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.